I'm going to say yes, I'd like to put you through to the next round. And my other judge, Daisy, what do you say?
Yes.
It's 2 yeses! Woo! Molly had her diagnosis when she was 18 months old, and apart from knowing that she had a condition, it didn't really affect her in the slightest. So she was just a regular little girl. She did everything that all her friends did, swimming, dancing, gymnastics, running around, being silly. Yeah, just, you wouldn't pick her out in a crowd and say there's anything wrong with that child. She was just a regular, cheeky little girl.
We sometimes get on well. We sometimes fight, sometimes not. Sometimes we get on well, sometimes we don't.
It was summer holidays, she was at my mum and dad's house, they were getting ready to go out for a day. She said she had a headache, and in the rush of getting ready, it was kind of, come on, chop chop, get in the car. And then she just screamed, my head hurts, and collapsed. She had an aneurysm in her brain that had burst, so she just had a massive brain hemorrhage. And then when eventually she woke up, she couldn't move, she couldn't talk to us, she couldn't do anything. And they did some more scans and they found out that she'd actually had a stroke as a result of the brain hemorrhage, which only affected a little tiny part of her brain, but it is the part where all the motor control feeds into. So sort of her central computer system had been wiped out. So we just had a little girl lying in a bed who couldn't communicate with us, couldn't talk to us, she couldn't eat. And I guess it was only probably 4 or 5 months after when she started showing us that she could laugh at things that we were doing when we were being silly, and you saw the little sparks and you thought, hang on, Molly's in there, she just can't show us.
I love you all.
The walking is the big thing for Molly. It's independence. It's about not being stuck where she gets put. And again, it's about choices, about, no, I don't want to be sitting here, watching you doing so-and-so. I want to wander off and see what's going on in another room in the house, or, go out into the shops with my friends. The very first time we took Molly to a session of physio, we got there in the car, she was very excited, and she looked at me and a big smile, she said, "Mummy, will I be fixed when I finish this?" And I said, "No, Molly, you weren't." And her little face dropped, and I said, "Well, Molly, it's not going to be a quick fix." I said, "But we will bring you here as many times as we need to, and we will, we'll get the money and we'll get the time and we'll bring you here and we'll get you in that gym. And then once you're in the gym, then it's up to you to do the work and fix yourself." It's tiny, tiny steps. If you think how a baby learns, it's all programmed in there and it's all instinct, and they just do it. And then one day they're crawling and then they're pulling themselves up. Molly's lost all of her instincts. So she has to learn how to crawl. And it's literally, she has to think which leg goes next, which hand goes next. But you can see tiny, tiny improvements. And as long as she's improving, we will keep sending her to the physio, because she's going to get there in the end.
When I see her walking, I know she's getting better. From where she was to where she is now is like a massive step. If she didn't go to physio, I wouldn't think she'd be where she is now.
Immensely proud. I think that's kind of, how proud can you be? Yeah, she's just amazing. She's always been a cheerful little girl, and she's not lost any of that, and she just approaches everything with enthusiasm and squeals of delight, and I'm so excited for this, that, and the next thing. Yeah, she, yeah, of course I am. Molly knows, her friends know, everybody knows that Molly will walk again one day. That's not an option. She's determined and we're determined. So we just have to get her back in the gym. She's in there already for a session now. She's got 4 sessions booked for next year. We are going to carry on sending her there and booking those sessions. And then one day we might not tell anyone, we might just put it on Facebook or something, and there'll just be a film of her just walking on her own, and that'll be the day that we know it's all been worth it, all the hard work.
I tried to walking.